Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today guys is Monday morning. I hope you had a great weekend. This is a short week this week because it's Easter bank holiday weekend coming up. So yeah, we've only got 4 days at the workshop. Yeah, but I've got hopefully got some new projects coming in this week. And then what I'll do is I'll show the new projects on over the weekend. So Good Friday, I'll put a video out with a new project, and bank holiday Monday next week as well, I'll put another video out for you guys, just so, you know, for you guys to watch, continue seeing what's going on. But yeah, I had a great weekend. It was really nice. So but back on it. Got loads going on again this week. I can see it now. It's going to get really busy. But yeah, it's all good. And we're really close now to 7,000 subscribers. I think by the time this video goes out, hopefully we'll be there. But yeah, we're right at the top now at 7,000 subscribers. So yeah, it's incredible, like to think that all I'm doing is showing what I'm doing on a daily basis. And you know, you guys are watching me put these cars back on the road. So, you know, I really appreciate all the support that every one of you has given me. All the support on Instagram as well. Yeah, and it will definitely continue. Don't you worry about that. It will definitely continue. So let's get into it. I'll show you what's going on today, and let's get cracking. Let's do this. So, guys, we are working on this Fiesta today. I'm going to try and get as much as I can done on this one, which should be quite a good video today, because I went out on Saturday morning and picked up loads of parts that we need for this car. So let me show you the parts that I've got, and then we'll just get cracking straight into it. So the first thing that I got, complete slam panel, rad pack, crash bar, the whole thing. It's a really, you know, I didn't want, I could have used the fan, but I thought, you know what I mean, it comes with it. And this actual slam panel system, crash bar, is off of a 16 plate Fiesta with very low mileage. So it's, yeah, even like the water rad, it just looks all new. Look, it just looks really clean and new. So that should definitely be a better way of doing it when I found it. Don't get me wrong, this because it's a 1.2 engine, these parts are just gone through the roof. I've got to be honest. Second-hand parts, where like this is probably doubled in price. You know, a year and a half ago, something like that, I would have paid £100 just for this front panels, the whole set, the complete thing. But now it's £200. But it is in great condition, really good condition. So definitely worth getting this. So we'll be putting that. That's the first thing we want to do, really. Get that on, get the coolant in, get it up to temperature, make sure there's no leaks. Just crack on with that first, and then once that's on, we can then move on to the bumper, the bonnet, the headlights, which I've got in colour over here. So, yeah, really good news. I went out there Saturday and picked up all these bits and pieces. The only thing I can see on the bumper is there's a slight mark here, and that there we need to touch up as well. So, yeah, we'll do that. But apart from that, it's a really clean, nice clean bumper with no damage whatsoever. So that could just go straight on. Headlights, got those as well. These are more expensive. These headlights are more expensive than the do you know the daytime running lights with the LED strip at the bottom of the Fiestas that go there? These are more expensive than them ones, but the other ones are newer. You can use those other ones, and really, I should have got them actually. Thinking about it now, it would have looked a lot better, but it wouldn't have. I always try and put back when I'm doing these cars. I'm always trying to put it back how it come out the factory, how it should be, like originally. Do you know what I mean? I don't tend to try and sort of change things too much. People don't sort of tend to like it that much. I don't know really. I suppose it would have been a nice little feature. But anyway, I've got the original lights, so we've got those, but they're just a little bit more expensive than the other ones. Got the bonnet as well. Just needs a clean, just dirty and dusty really. Just needs a clean up, so I'll do all that and get that sorted. But at least we've got it in colour. So the white bonnet, the bumper, the headlights, the slam panel crash bar. Yeah, you know, we've got most of it now. But we just need to get into it, start putting it all back together, putting it back how it should be, checking everything, just making sure that I'm checking things for MOT, because obviously we've got to get it for MOT as well. Yeah, you know, that's where we are. So let me set you up. Let's get cracking. We've got to get this front end on. I want to get this up to temperature, get the coolant back in the system, make sure everything's all good. And then, yeah, just keep it running for a while then. So let's get cracking, guys, and let's do this. Right, okay, there we go, guys. That is the front slam panel crash bar system, all, yeah, buttoned up. Everything's been put back on. Everything's been tightened up. Just got to do the sort of the plastics and the covers and the surrounds. I think the air duct and stuff like that. Got to pull those back on. We'll do that in a minute. Just wanted to quickly show you, yeah, this. Really ticking over nicely. Sounds really good. I've had the heater going. We've got really good hot air coming through now. It's so hot in here. so that's good. No lights on the dash. So yeah, let's switch it off. Oh, it's baking in here. So that's good. Yeah, just boom. Right, okay. So that's done. Got to get the aircon done as well. But yeah, we'll do that once I've completely finished. I want to get these plastics on, get that on, and then I want to put the bumper on and get it in place. Yeah, that's the next things to do. So let's keep going. Let me set you up and let's crack on. Let's do this. Right, okay. Well, guys, it is getting close now. Look at this. Looking really, really good. There's a slight difference in the colour in this. Slight, very slight, but I want to start. I'm going to buff this side up to see if I can bring up the colours. But, yeah, it's always slightly different with the bumpers, isn't it? No matter what car colour you get, the bumpers, plastic bumpers, just seem very slightly different. But, you know, by the time I've cleaned it all up, run the polish all over it, it'll look pretty goddamn smart. But yeah, what took so long, I gotta be honest, was lining that bumper up. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, we were getting the lines right, that this, you know, this lines up okay. The gaps are the same, which they are both sides. The gaps along here are all the same, which they are. The gap along the bond, you know, it's all good. Just want to make sure that it was all. I've got to do a little bit of touching up here. There's a few bits I've got to touch up actually. Yeah, just needs a good clean. There's another one there I noticed. So I just want to, touch these up, get it, you know, looking the best I possibly can for them. Clean up all this and then touch up these little stone chips as well. Still got to sort out the rear drums, which we'll probably actually get to today if we can. I can't see us having a major issue now. Now the front end's done, the timing belt, the service, that's all sort of sorted now, that's all done. I can now, put my attention to the actual cleanliness of it inside and out. But yeah, it is definitely getting there. It's gonna be a nice, smart little car for a minute for this first car. That's exactly what they wanted, a little 1.2 to have as is his first car. And they seem to be, like, the family seems to be sort of moving up into the cars. As the next child or next kid needs a car, they're getting a newer car. They're not trying to keep the same sort of years and that sort of stuff. So, and this is the next step up, 14 plate. And yeah, absolutely sort of runs really nice now. Just like a little 1.2 should. We have obviously got the daytime running lights on these, but they're not LEDs, they're just daytime running light bulbs. A bit like the Fiat 500 where you've got the daytime running lights at the bottom. But yeah, it's going to be a nice car for him when I'm done. Just need to clean it up a bit more if I can. Definitely going to be looking at the back as well. It's not that dirty, I've got to be honest. The seats are not that bad. I'm still going to give them a good going over with the machine. Just to get that obviously, you know, get the upholstery up a lot better than what it is. So yeah, what's the next thing to do? I suppose the next thing really I want to do is turn the car around and we'll have a look at these drum brakes. I'm going to rub them back, take all that paint off and then repaint them with some black paint. I've got some of that. I think I've got some of that underbody paint. I'll have a look to see what's the. I'm not going to use normal like black paint. It's got to be like a metal paint cut. If you know what I mean. You know, you can't just use like a paint for the cars, for the body paint. That's what I'm talking about. It's got to be specifically a good paint. So that's what I'll do. Let me just spin it round, and then yeah, get the wheels off. We'll have a look here. I've still got to clean the inside of the wheels, and I didn't do it on these two front ones. I thought, let's just turn the car around, do the drums, clean the inside of the alloys outside, you know, and then just sort of do it like that. So let's continue. Yeah, I'll spin it around. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. I know I just said about taking it out, spinning it around, and yeah, we're doing the rear drums and all that sort of thing, the wheels, and start cleaning inside and outside. But I've come across a problem. So I took it outside, and straight away on the steering, I can feel a knocking or a banging noise. So yeah, it's definitely, yeah, I think it's coming from one of the legs on the actual top mounts. Let me see if I can get the noise. You could just hear it. Now, I've checked some of the suspension parts, the tie rod ends. I've checked the wheels as well, to see if it's like a wheel bearing. It's nothing like that. I think it's coming from this top mount here. So yeah, you can hear it. As I'm doing this. I think he's coming from the top mount. So let's strip it out. See if it's the same as the ones I've got over here in parts on these two legs. If not, I'll just get some new ones. Probably get some new both sides really. If I want to swap one out, I might as well swap both out. But yeah, we need to get in there, find out what's going on. So a little bit, yeah, we've got to do that, guys. I cannot leave that noise like that. It has to be right, and it will come up on an advisor anyway. So I might as well just do it now. So let me set you up again. I'll strip this leg out, this side, and we'll see what it's like. It might be the spring. It might be the spring, but I very much doubt it is. Not unless the spring has broke, and then it's now collapsed a little bit, and it's not actually supporting the top mount. It could be that. The spring could not be putting enough pressure upwards to push on the rubber top mount. But let's have a look. We need to get it out. It's definitely this side. It's not the other side, it's this side. So yeah, let's get cracking and let's do this. Right, okay, guys, see, this is the one I've just taken out, this one here. And these are legs from Fiestas. This one's from a Fiesta ST, I believe. This one's just from a normal Zetec like we've got. And there is a slight, well, there is quite a bit of difference when it comes to sort of the height. So these two bits are flush at the bottom here. And then as we go up, it changes. And I don't know if that's... No, something's not right here. Something's not right. I can't use that spring. Sugar. So, I've got to be honest as well, it does actually look like it's broke. The spring does actually look like it's broke. But again, like the way they sit there, it's the same. It's exactly the same. I know this one's not broken. There's no damage or nothing, apart from maybe a bend. But this one, I can't really tell if that's broke or not. Don't look like a flat cut, if you know what I mean. Like you can tell that's like, you know, machine, that's like in a factory or whatever, and it's straight. This one, I can't even get you underneath there. this one does not seem to be. Don't know really. Wow, it is weird. It is really strange. I don't know if it's the spring there. It could be just a top mount. So I think we'll have it off. We'll take it apart. We'll switch out a top mount from one of these because the top mounts are exactly the same. It's just the length of the actual spring I'm not sure about, and the length of the actual leg. So I don't really want to be going, you know, changing it out too much. But I need to change out whatever is basically wrong. So yeah, let me get the spring compressor set up. We'll compress the spring. We'll take the bolt off. We'll take it apart, and we'll just have a look to see if we can see any difference really. But yeah, that's strange. Right, okay. Something's definitely wrong though. Something's definitely wrong. Right, bear with me guys. I'll set you up and let's find out what is going on here. Right, okay guys, so there we go. It is all compressed with the hydraulic compressor machine. But this is the top mount. This bit here is the top mount. And I have actually got another one. It's on its way because I want to check to see, you know, look at the difference. It don't look great, I've got to be honest. Don't feel that bad. A little bit crunchy, but it's not that I didn't hear. It's more of a banging noise that I heard. So not unless it's shrunk a little bit, and it's that noise up and down or that way. Don't know really. It's weird. Very strange. I don't think there's anything. No, I don't think it's anything to do with that. Something's not right. Something's definitely. I don't think it's this. But yeah. Anyway, I've got a top mount, new top mount being delivered. One of these. So I'll replace it all and then try it again. That's all we can do really. So I'll wait for that to turn up. When it turns up, I'll reassemble it. Actually, it's just turned up now. My parts guy has just turned up. So there we go. Right, let me get that guys and we'll get cracking with this. So I'll set you up in a bit. Right, okay, guys. Well, that was exactly the problem. I've switched it over and I've just tested it and it's absolutely spot on perfect now. No rattles, no banging, nothing. Oh, I've got to put the key back in. Yeah, absolutely spot on now. So there we go, that was what it was. The top mount. But at least it's done. You know, it's not broke the bank. It's a few quid, but it's worth it, you know, especially where it probably was going to be an advisory, I've got to be honest, on the MOT. And I've taken that away now, so advisory, so we could, you know, all done. But there we go. It wasn't the spring. Definitely weren't, because I've checked the old spring against this one and it was exactly the same. And it looks new as well, that spring, I've got to be honest. So there was definitely never a problem with that. It was the top mount. So there we go. Whew. Right, time has absolutely run away with me again today. I have managed to win a new project to pick up. You will probably see that later part of the week. We've got other stuff to get on with. We've got the Nissan Juke to do tomorrow. We've got this to finish off. We've still got work to do on the other Fiesta as well, the black one. So we've got plenty of other stuff going on. But yeah, I have managed to win one new car, and 2 other cars have gone back to the seller as a reserve not met. So I've actually won 3 cars, but I'm only able to have 1 at the minute, because the other 2 are like, no, you won that too cheap. So yeah, just got to keep trying to win them, keep trying to bid them, keep trying to play their game. And their game is to try and get as much as you can out of you, the buyer. And we're trying to get the cars as cheap as possible to make profit. Yeah, on the cars. And you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, there are auctions. You have to deal with it and play their game as well. So yeah, but we got quite a lot done today. Got the old front end on, everything's lined up, everything looks good, just needs a good clean inside and out. Yeah, just another little step forward with this car. Got to get it MOT'd this week as well. I'd like to get all these little bits and pieces done before the weekend, but we'll see what happens, because yeah, things just seem to have a habit of just popping up and chucking a spanner in the works. But you know, we'll just see what happens, guys. But for now, that is the end of today's video on this Fiesta. Hope you enjoyed watching me doing this so far. We are getting there. We're getting closer and closer every day we spend on it. It just needs a good clean now. I'm looking forward to the cleaning part of it, because I like getting them spotless and clean. So yeah, we'll probably see how we go. But tomorrow we are going to jump on that Nissan Juke. We're going to continue with that. I've got the parts now for that bumper, and we can try and get that finished off tomorrow if we can. I'll try and get MOT'd as well done if we can. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what the time's like. But for now, that's it, guys. Take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.